Who's the Mouthface? Who's the Mouthface? Scampers. Ah, good enough. Hey guys, how the frig's it going? Took a little while to get home today. I got home at around 1. Went and sat down, had a coffee, decided, you know what? We gotta go. Yes, today was half day friggin' Friday. But I had to go to the MTO to get the ownership for the motorcycle. Because the guy I sold it to lost it. And I had to go get it replaced. So, fun times. Anyway, we're going to take a rip over to Home Depot. Because that's the only place in town that sells the white gloss Tremclad. And then, I've been doing some research and it looks like lacquer thinner is what I want to use. To basically make it HVLP compatible. Now, I don't think she wants me to go. I really, oh, it's too bad. I got things. So, lacquer thinner. Some people are using 50-50. Some people are using a 60-40 split. Some people are using 5 parts to 4 parts. So I'm pretty sure if we go 5 parts, 4 parts, should make it thin enough where it'll spray on. And not too thin where it'll drip off. So let's go to Home Depot, pick up that paint, pitter patter. Friggin' forgot my hat. Motherfrickin' Home Depot! Already got the paint, got the thinner, got the cups. Only thing I couldn't get here is the primer to promote bonding to plastic. Which means we gotta go to Canadian Tire. Son of a bitch. And we're down here at Canadian Tire. Let's go get that frickin' primer for plastic. Alright guys, we're back. And let me show you what we got for project paint job. So everything I read online said lacquer thinner is the best way to go. Some people are doing, like I said, 60 paint, which there's the paint. 60 paint, 40 lacquer, 50-50. Getting good results. Well, we're going to do a couple test sprays. I got a whole bunch of cardboard up there we can hose. So we'll figure it out. I also got a mailbox out here that might get the Tremclad treatment. Just putting that out there. Then we got our gloss paint here. Tremclad Rust. Gloss White. Here's the adhesion promoter that I bought. Hopefully it's good and does the job. Then we got some filler because I got some cracks and I don't know if it's going to come through on camera, but I got some nicks and cracks over here. I got to sand this down still and make it flat. That was to cover up some... He hit something. The previous owner, or whoever drove this car before me, backed into something because those stress cracks have been there since day one. So I bought some filler for that. Some more primer, because you should prime any bare metal on the car before you apply the Tremclad, they say. Bought a drop cloth, plastic drop cloth. This is for the engine bay because I don't want to be spraying the hood and paint getting in there and getting on my radiator or on like the belts and stuff. Then we got our mixing bucket. Literally, it's a freaking pail. That's not what I wanted, but it's all they had. And to make this sanding job a little easier, I picked up one of these block sanders and an assortment of different grades of sandpaper. We got 1500, 1000, 800, and I bought 320 basically to scuff up the car before we apply the paint and to clean this area up over here. So let's pitter patter and have at her. I'm going to get out of these pants because they're still good pants and I don't feel like destroying yet another pair of pants doing this. Would you frig off, Hornet? So that's what we're going to do. Let's go in the house and change. There, that's better. Mark 1 Vlogging Life shirt and pants that I haven't fit into since last year. Yep. We're in size 40s when I wear a size 34. 6 times bigger pants. I feel like a hobo wearing them. Got the belt all tightened up. It's all scrunched up on me. But hey, if I destroy these, who cares? Anyway, I'm going to get sanding on this bumper. Get this all cleaned up. So let's pitter patter. Alright, sanded it all smooth. Oh, how smooth this is going to get. Gonna have to hit it some more. Frig. Also, it turns out my new sanding block is too damn long for the sandpaper. Go figure. This is like for drywall. Oh, maybe I'll bug Dad and see if he has anything. Worst case, I'll grab a piece of 2x4 and just friggin' use that. But, let me get back to sanding this. Alright, Gone ahead, remove the license plate. Got to clean it up in there a little bit. I'll get a rag and do that, no problem. I'm thinking about covering up the tailpipes and nailing the back end with that adhesive. Like, I gotta read on this. Like, do you apply it right before? Never used this stuff before. I'm sure they got an English section. Okay, so it's only in French. I bought a French can. Premier soin, and then it's in friggin' not English or French. Okay, well, if I can find the French side, at least I'll be okay there. I don't know where the heck it is. Alright, let me frig this over. Okay, when we spray that, we got to be ready to apply the paint within 10 minutes, so we're going to hold off on that. But I've done the license plate back here and up here. I took that license plate off. Now, these brackets are not coming off because they're not coming off. They're getting sprayed white. Now, I got to figure out how the frig I'm going to take this bird off, because Jesus Murphy, she don't want to go. And all the other decals came off with a pressure washer. This one here, however, nope. Okay, well, something I definitely want to do is prime all these metal spots on the hood. I might just prime the whole damn hood. Wash it down with some wax and grease. Primer. Frig it. You know what? Let's do that. So I've been on this near beer kick lately. You know, I love the taste of beer. I just don't like getting drunk. Which a lot of people are the different way around. They hate the taste of beer, but they love being pissed. So this is called non-beer. Non-alcoholic beer. You know what's funny? There's an actual Google. If you Google non-beer as a post-workout, they actually used non-alcoholic beer as a post-workout treatment in the freaking Winter Olympics. That's right, people. Non-alcoholic beer as a post-workout to help rejuvenate your muscles. See, beer itself is not a problem. It's when you add alcohol to the mix, it gets rid of all the benefits of beer. That will help you recover your muscles and all that, and let the estrogen levels go super high, which will throw your hormones off, where without the alcohol, beer is actually beneficial. Who knew? Anyway, I've gone ahead and primed the roof, the sides here, all the troubled areas, and the hood. Obviously, primer's still a bit wet, so we'll let that dry. I also primed the headlights, and then I realized afterwards I freaking never covered the markers in the front, so we're probably going to end up using some paint thinner to clean those off. But they don't look dirty, so I'm going to get the marking those out, or masking those up right now. I've also did these side vents. I don't think I hit this one over here well enough, though. No, I really didn't. Okay, I better grab my primer and hit it again. But basically just to, well, it looks a lot better primed. If it can focus. This friggin' camera, guys. It's like, everything's great, I don't know what to look at. Stupid camera. But there we go, like it looks a lot better. Obviously I could use a little bit more practice with a rattle can. But I don't know what it is with these trim-clad rattle cans. Like, I don't know how somebody can paint their car with them. Because, like, the stream coming out of it, the fan is so narrow, it's like a direct cone. Like, literally, this is the jet width hitting the car. Just tiny little 1-inch friggin' jets, like 1-inch cones. Horrible for, like, doing a whole vehicle. Now, unless the actual spray paint comes out in a wider cone and it can lay down some decent patterns, but I could have sworn the paint that I used had a way better, I don't even know where the hell it's one of those up there. I think it's, yeah, the duplicate color is the color that I painted the Ford, and the trim-clad rust paint is the color I painted for the hood. This stuff here worked pretty good. What color is that? See, like, even this, look at how small that stream is. Like, really, really, really tight. Take you forever to spray a car with that. You go through so many friggin' rattle cans, so much product. Brutal. It's freaking brutal. But I decided today I'm not going to paint the car. Not even going to bother mixing, because like I said, I got to apply that plastic primer. And they say you got to you got to paint within 10 to 15 minutes after application. So if I spray all the plastic on the car, like the trim, that's metal, that's plastic, that's plastic. So I spray all that stuff, spray the back bumper, spray the front bumper, spray all that, and then I go over with the gun to get my initial coat down. We should be good. I'm going to try and sand that off. Alright, I should have grabbed the camera a while ago. The guy who bought the motorcycle was here to pick up the ownership. So that's all said and done. Yeah, I wanted to get to sanding that Pontiac symbol off. But I can't find where the hell my sandpaper went. Oh, gross. It's around here somewhere. I lose more stuff than I find, people. So I think what we're going to do is, I want to go to Maslac, because I was chatting with him about this, and he said definitely before I paint to block it, just to get it as level as possible, because as you can see, there's some debris already in the paint, or in the primer. So that's a thing. Not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, that's not going to come off easily. I wonder if I can hit that with the spatula. Like a putty knife. That would come off. Gonna give that a go. Alrighty. Like I showed before, I got the license plate off back here. It's all masked off, Tires are bagged. I'll grab some of my contractor bags. Windows are masked off, mirrors are masked off, door handles masked off, locks are masked off. Did I mask off the lock on the trunk? I can't remember. Yes, I did, because it's part of this black thing. Okay. Gotta make sure. That one there's been giving me trouble, actually. I've hit it with the penetrating oil there, and it loosened it up, and I'm gonna have to hit it again. Tires up here are all bagged off. These tires are actually kind of hard to do, the front tires, because of all the suspension shit behind is different than the suspension shit on the back. Back tires, garbage bag slide over, no problem. Front tires, they're a little bit of a fight. The hood's all primed up. Looking good. Roof's all primed up. Looking good. Got the bird off. Still got a little bit of residue on there, but we'll deal with that. Got a little bit of primer on the plastic, but we'll deal with that. The only thing I didn't mask off yet that I forgot about are these damn fog lights. So I better do that now. Okay, reduct. Masked off. Masked off. Masked off. Masked off. Tires covered with a bag. Side marker is masked off. I got the other one, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, I wasn't sure. And tennis screws masked off. Mirrors masked. Windows masked. Doors masked. Locked is masked. Got this masked. And this marker mask. So, guys, we're at that point. There's literally nothing else I can do except for get a block and sand this. I might talk to Dad. Knowing him, he's probably got a block. Maybe I can borrow it off him for Sunday, because he's picking me up tomorrow to go to my uncle's Frig U cancer party. It's obviously not the word frig. I just can't say the real word on ScrewTube because I get mad. But all in all, we're golden here. We're freaking golden boys. Ready to lay down some freaking paint. Of course, after we sand. Had a few runs of my primer. Look, you can tell. Kind of went a little crazy. We'll give her a good sand down, make her nice flat and soft, smooth and cuddly like a kitten, and then we'll just friggin' grab the old Canon over here. Yeah. And then just lay some paint. Well, this thing's not even locked in place. Jesus, Murphy. There we go. Grab the old gun over here and just... I don't know how the heck I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to have to come up from over here and just do one of these. You know? It's going to be interesting. I've never actually shot with one of these before. Like I said, all my days of doing any form of body work was always the prep. Never laying down the paint or even the primer for that matter, because Pierre used to do it with a gun and I never operated the gun. I've also never done with this kind of stuff. This is more or less for like in your house if you're going to be using one of these things to spray your walls. Put this stuff on the carpet, tape it to the wall, cover your table with it to keep your table from getting able to overspray. You know, theoretically I could hang it from above and cover up all that area over there if I wanted to protect all my shit, but I'm not like that, so who cares? Obviously, look at this chair. It once was black. Now it's fluffy. Hell, even my bike, which I really would like to ride, but no fun until the project's done. That's a rule, boys. That's a rule I put into place, you know. No going for bike rides while we had raspberry bushes to deal with. Well, shit. I haven't shown you guys this yet. A little update for you. Remember all that hard work I did? Well, son of a bitch, it's like it's undid itself. Look at this. Look at all this. It's all freaking coming back. But luckily it's just raspberry bushes, so nothing a lawnmower won't deal with. It's all coming back. Like I used to be able to... Okay, that one's not shy. I used to be able to go right up to the fence. And it all literally came back. But it's just raspberry bushes, so that's not a big deal. Like I can still get pretty close up to it and deal, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to either A, lay down some chemicals and kill them, or B, get a shovel out here and start digging and finding where the friggin' roots are and pull them up. But anyway, people, we're good to go. But we're not going to paint tomorrow because, like I said, I got my uncle's party to go to. And we're going to paint on Sunday. Sunday's supposed to be a nice day. Tomorrow's supposed to thunderstorm, so not sure how that's going to work out for the party, but it's going to work out. Also, I want to see how this thing's attached. I got 2 screws holding it. Okay. There's no post on the weekend, so let's get that mailbox off the wall. Good enough? Good stuff. Forgot why I hate spray bombs. I ended up dual wielding. But now I remember why I was able to paint so well with the Tremclad. It's got a wide fan on it. Like a wide fan, where the primer shoots like a really tight cone, so you're going over... You can't like spray an area and then go back over it and then go back over it and then go back over. You literally spray an area, then go in the middle and then kind of do like this S weave. It's a pain in the arse. Shitty friggin' primer fan. Got a lot done today. We got our materials. We got our... Everything's all friggin' sanded off. Just got to block sand the primer just to rough it up a bit. Get it level, and then lay down our plastic primer and friggin' bust out the gun and go to town on it. It's going to be a little tight to do her in the sides here, but you know what, I should prime that. I just realized I got more exposed metal that I'm not even dealing with. Where the hell did I put my primer? Is that it over there? No, that's penetrating grease. There it is. Oh man. It's friggin' non-alcoholic beer, guys. It's great and stuff, but makes you burp like alcoholic beer. Yeah, here, I'll try and get the shot. Hopefully I don't get too much overspray. See how it comes out in just like a little... That doesn't look too good, but it looks better than it did. Remember the 2 knocks that were here? That's alright, eh? Pretty much gone now. This is that big rust hole. Didn't quite come out the way I hoped, but whatever. She ain't gonna be a pretty job. That's why her nickname is Dirty Bird. I just want to drive my car, but I want it to be one uniform color, and preferably the paint attached to the vehicle. That would be a nice feature to have. So that's gonna be pretty much it for today. My thumb just stuck to the camera because of the frickin' spray paint, the Tremclad. This is going to take a day or 2 to dry. Once it's dry, I'll bolt it back to the wall. Then people can leave me alone for having a friggin' mailbox that looks like it's going to give you a tetanus shot every time you fire a telephone bill in it. But anyway, people, I just want to mention here, today is currently the 12th, Friday the 12th of July. This video is going live on the 24th of July. But I've already shown all this progress on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, you should probably follow my page, because I tend to post things on there the day I'm doing them. Oh yeah, it's still going. I had that going all night, guys. Just running off of this car battery. And it's just been running. That's not the car battery from the Trans Am either. That's just a car battery I had sitting in here, hooked up to a 10-watt solar panel. And the 10-watt solar panel keeps the battery charged, and I can run that. I got some LED lights that hang here that I can run off of it in case the power fails. I can get lighting. Just basic stuff. Oh, I can't. Freaking hands are sticking to the camera because they're covered in that spray paint. But yeah, you should follow me on Instagram, because I tend to post there. If Facebook groups or whatever, the Facebook fan pages were easier to post to, I'd probably post there. Tell everybody to go follow me there. But I know a lot of people don't use Facebook. But the ones that don't use Facebook use Instagram. So that's why I'm just like, you know what, I'll just post crap on Instagram. And if people see it, they see it. And if they don't, they don't. But I'm just saying, I tend to post pictures of my progress on there as I'm going along. And if you're really curious and you can't wait, check out Instagram. And no, that isn't a plug to try and freaking make money, because I don't think you can make money off Instagram. I just do it for the hoes. No, I do it for the shows. Do it for the favorites. Click like my recent. Hey, don't you just hate when people do that on Instagram? Like my recent. If I wanted to like your recent, I would have liked it when I scrolled by it, but I didn't. So figure it out. Hey, Jesus Murphy. Hey people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. Next video, we are for sure laying down paint on Dirty Bird. Gonna try and get her all one uniform color and see what we can do. But until then, you guys peace the frig out and have a good one and stay cheery. Later. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.